I have been sent 3 of the best Canon lenses to use for portraiture. I've got the 50mm f1.2, it's approximately £2,500. I've got the 85mm f2, which is a macro lens, but it's also for portraiture as well. That one is about £650, I think. And then I've got the 70-200 f2.8. And that currently retails at around £2,200. Now, some of you are there going, it's not a portrait lens. I know it's a mixture of a lens, but it can be used for portraiture, and I'm going to use it in this video. We're going to have a play with these 3 lenses, and we're going to see how good they are for compression, for different looks, for headshots, for full body shots, for depth of field. And let's see just how good quality buying a 2,000 plus lens gets you. We're going to shoot in 3 separate locations, and each one of them is very different. We've got this one here, which is where we're starting, and we've got like long fences and trees and bushes and open fields around us. Then we're going to go to another location where it's totally open field, and then we're going to go to another location where it's quite dense woodland. So there's 3 challenges there, and we're going to see how these lenses cope. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So before we start playing around, I need to thank Wex Photo Video for sending me all of this stuff. They're a great photo store, and if you do want to buy any of these lenses or any other photographic equipment, then please click on the link in the description of this video and go to the Wex store where they will help you out. So we're currently at the first location, and we're waiting for the model to arrive. Just to tell you about it, it's sort of the back end of winter, and it is muddy and murky and cloudy. But actually the cloudiness is going to do us a favour because it's kind of like a natural diffuser. I'm shooting on an R5 body, and I'll tell you the settings as we go. I'm going to start with the 50mm lens actually, and we just got to wait for the model to arrive, and then we'll start playing around. The model has arrived. It is Rosie. You would have seen Rosie before if you follow us on YouTube or you buy our courses. Fantastic model, and we're going to use her for today's shoot. I've asked Rosie to wear kind of beiges and greens because obviously in the situation that we're in, winter, grey and everything like that, it's pretty much going to go with everything. So that's what we're going to do. And the first shot, Rosie, we are going to use the 50mm lens, and I think I'm just going to go for like head and shoulders type shots with the 50mm. I might change, you know, this is not like a scientific test actually. If I'm going to be totally honest, it's me playing around with loads of expensive lenses. All right, that's what's going to happen here. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. Rosie, I want you to see where it curves up there. That's where we're going to start. So let's go to that spot. So I'm going to take pictures with this 50mm first, £2.5 worth, by the way, and we're going to see how it performs. I'm liking the headshot look through here. I'm just going to take some pictures and let's just see what happens because I've got a feeling it's going to be really good. I'm going to put it on f1.2, right? That's what this lens can do. I'm going to put it on f1.2. I'm going to put the ISO on auto. I'm on aperture priority. So the shutter speed is going to choose itself. At the moment, it's giving me 1,250th of a second. So it's really, at the moment, obviously that's sharp, that's fast enough, you know. Let's just take some pictures. Okay, and I'm going to start by punching in some light with this reflector because you can see Rosie's got a hat on, and that's going to shade the face. So what we want to do is bounce some light back in. It's also going to give a lovely twinkle in the eye. It's going to be brilliant. I'll just show you the difference. I will just show you very quickly the difference. Okay, so that's without the reflector, and then that there, look at that. That is with the reflector. It's like unbelievable amount of difference. This 20 odd quid off of Amazon, right? It's the best thing you'll ever buy. Okay, I think it's actually a bit too strong. So I'm going to come back to about there. And then I'm going to start taking some pictures. So I'm on face tracking and eye tracking at f1.2. The depth of field is really shallow, so you have to check. I know it's face tracking and it's all modern and AI and whatever else, but you still have to check because sometimes that face tracking don't work that well. It seems to be doing all right, but I'm gonna carry on here with my greeny background. Can we lean up against here? There we go, that's it. Nice, nice, nice. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, here we go. Nice, good. Fantastic. Let's just take some at f2.8 as well. I just want to get right in close now because I've got the 50mm on. I'm just going to really try and get in close and get the I can't because my reflectors in. See if I
lean over.
See, I can do this. I literally just want to get, oh, here we go, look at that. That's me playing about with the 50mm. Let's get the 85 on and see what else I can do. I have the 85mm f2 on, the Canon lens, a brilliant lens. £620 I think it is for the price. I mean, it really is a good lens. And again, it's just playtime, okay? Well, obviously we're in the same scenario, so I'll start doing the same sort of thing, actually. I might change your headgear in a minute, but let's take a few pictures like this. I'll come back a little bit and then I'll see. Oh, yeah, here we go. I think this is quite good already, actually. So this lens here is making me think, let's get a bit more body in, more full body. So I'm actually going to come back even further and see if I can get that shot. This is a nice shot. That's the 85. I like it. I think I took some good shots there with the 85. Now let's put the 70 to 200 on, the big boy, and see how that performs. The big boy is on the 70 to 200. Look at this. Woohoo! And this is obviously the f2.8 version. And do you know what? I'm going to use it at its full focal range there of 200 because obviously I've done the 50 and the 85 there. So yeah, let's just have a play with this one. I'm going to try and go for some headshots at 200mm. That's the idea. So firstly, Rosie, we will have you just up against the fence, just like we was with the first lens, like that. And then, oh, I'm in already, look at that, already. Look at that. Wow. This lens is absolutely superb. Wow. I'm going to move the reflector out the way and then I just want to see what a full body shot looks like at 200mm of all that compression of the scene. Absolutely fabulous. That compression of the scene. I'm just going to try and get right in close, see if I can get some very sort of, just literally head shots. Okay. Look towards the reflector. That's it. This is a terrific portrait lens. I can already tell that this is a terrific portrait lens. It's 2,200 quid though, so you would expect that, okay? We're going to move now to the next location, and we're just going to do the same thing. I mean, I'm sure you can see now that all I'm doing is having fun, different lenses, different effects, and that's what we're going to do in the next location. But the next location is going to is open, so it's going to throw up some new challenges. Let's go. So we're at our second location now, and as you can see, it is vast and open. There's no cover. The crops are just starting to grow in the field, so we do have greenery on the ground, which is good. But it's going to throw up different challenges. So let's see what lens looks best in this environment. Before we practice with the lenses though, let me take this opportunity to tell you about the courses that we run over at the schoolofphotography.com. If you want to learn photography properly, and I mean properly, that's the key word there, come over and see us at the schoolofphotography.com. We will teach you photography, obviously, Photoshop, Lightroom, studio, lighting, macro, wildlife, headshot photography, and many, many other things. But don't just take my word for it, go and check out all of our reviews. So if you want to learn photography properly, come over and see us at the schoolofphotography.com. Right, let's now practice with these lenses. Rosie's took her hat off at the minute. I'm just gonna have a little practice. I already in my head think that the 70-200 might be the best one for this environment, because I can really compress the scene and use these pathways. This is a public pathway actually. You're probably thinking I'm standing on a farmer's field, but I'm not. This is actually a public pathway that goes through the farmer's field. So I can use that pathway to lead me into Rosie with the 70-200. That's my idea. But anyway, we're going to just take a few pictures with each lens, see what happens. I'm going to maybe come back. Rosie, could you just walk back a little bit and just take a few steps back? Let's see if I can do some full bodies at 50mm. Come a little bit closer. Good, good. Okay, there we're getting somewhere. It's okay. I'm going to put the 85 on and see if that one's going to be better, and have a little play with that one. Right, so I've got the 85 on now, and I'm just going to try a few more things. Seems to be working full body so far, so let's have a look at that. Okay, good, Rosie. Good. I wonder if I can get maybe through the leaves. Okay, let's put the 70-200 on and see what happens. $70-200 on, let's have a look. Yeah, it's doing a fabulous job of compressing the scene, I must admit. It's giving me something which the other two lenses wasn't, which is a lovely shallow depth of field in the foreground and the background. Oh, that's actually not bad actually. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, thanks Rosie, we're off. Here we go. Okay, it's giving me a different type of look. We do have just a grey sky, but I might have to put some colour in that in post-processing. I think that just the lack of detail that we've got around us is probably the main thing that's causing it to not look that exciting. But let's keep going, I think. So that was a challenging situation because it's blankness really. We've got some green on the floor, we've got some grey sky, so there's always a light. There's no like hills here as well. There's no up and down. It's quite flat. So you know, you've got green and grey, and then you've got to try and get rosy in there somewhere. But the 70-200, I think there was my favourite lens to use. We're going to go to another location now, and I think that this location is going to be the best, fingers crossed. We're going to go into like dense woodland. So we've had like the fence going down off into the distance, like leading us in. We've got a totally sort of vast blank area here. And now let's go into some woodland and see what we can achieve there with these lenses. Let's go. So here we are at our third and final location, beautiful woodlands. Okay, I have asked Rosie to change her jacket for this one. She's got a beige jacket on and a bubble hat. Okay, reason being is because it's a bit dark in here anyway, so I just thought just brighten her up a bit basically, you know, and that's what we're going to do. So basically I'm going to start this time with my big boy 70-200 and basically have a play as usual. I'm really looking forward to this one. Let's go. All right, so I have just got Rosie to lean up against the tree there. I'm going to do some 3/4 shots just to start me off. It's already looking fantastic, the colours and everything, it's already looking fantastic. So I think it's just a matter of me moving around, trying to get Rosie, put her, you know, next to trees that I like, and taking some shots. So here we go. So that's a good play there with the 70-200. I'm going to get the 85mm on and have a play with that as well. So the 85mm is now on. I'm going to take some more pictures. Some of you may well be thinking to yourselves, why don't you just get the 70-200 and then you will have 85mm as well as all of the other focal lengths as well. And that's a really, really good point, and by all means go ahead and do it. But there is something about having a prime lens. Prime lenses just give really good quality of light coming into your sensor, and they're very light for holding, for in your bag as well. So if anyone is sitting there thinking that, that's the answer. But anyway, let's take some pictures of Rosie. Now what I've done is I've got her positioned between two trees, and I'm going to use that to frame Rosie's face and body. The more I look at the way we've changed Rosie's jacket and hat, it really does suit this environment. And you know, that's another thing obviously you need to consider when you're doing portraiture. The environment is a big part of your pictures, not just the lens. So think about your colours and how you're going to dress your model, etc. But we ready, Rosie? I'm going to grab me a reflector first, and then we're going to get cracking. Oh, hello.
Little shelf.
Nature is providing us with whatever we need these days. Bloody hell, that is absolutely... That worked.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, tree. It knew we was coming. What a touch. Right, ready? Here we go. Eye tracking is on and it's working really well. Okay, Rosie, let's just relax you. There we go. Look at that. Just going to come in like there. There we go. Let's close it off a bit. Good. The sun's just coming out. I'm going to put the 50 on and maybe go in for some headshots. See if I can get a nice rim light around your hair. So let's change for the 50. The 50 is on, and I'm just going to go for some classic head and shoulders with this scenery. I thought the sun did come out. It's over there. And I was going to actually use that to backlight Rosie, but it's now gone back behind clouds, so that's not going to happen. But what I'm liking actually with this 50 is I can get a bit closer. It really blurs the background out, and the colours of all of these leaves on the floor, the trees, etc., they're really matching Rosie's outfit and clothing. So I'm just gonna get some classics, I think, just some straightforward head, shoulders, blurry background, you know, and that's it. I'm going to grab my reflector as well. It just looks so nice through this camera. Like, it looks so nice. I can't see, it's just looking through this camera I'm at f2.8 at the minute. It already looks just like a classic winter shot. You know what I mean? So I think I'm actually going to come around here though and get, because there's just to get a little bit less. That's better. That's better. That is lovely. Look at that. I mean, that is really nice. That was brilliant. I'm not even going to do anything else with the 50mm because I know that I've used it, I think, in this scenario to its best potential. And in fact, I'm really glad I came to this woodland and used all of them 3 lenses, because we have used them, I think, to their best potential in this environment. And that was the whole point of this video. All the images overlaid on your screen are fully edited raw files, as I would do normally. So this was a real world test. If you want to see them bigger and clearer, if you click on the link, there'll be a link to the blog post in the description of this video. You can click on that and you can see all of the pictures that I've taken here, all edited nice and big. And now what I want from you is for you to tell me which lens you like the best, which one you liked the best in each scenario, and we can get a discussion going in the comments of this video. It'd be really, really good. I have had an absolutely fantastic time testing out these lenses. It's been absolutely brilliant. I hope you've liked it too. If you have, then you need to do us a favor and like the video, please. Or like I say, tell us in the comments what you think, what lenses you like the best, what scenario, etc. Share this video with your friends, and of course subscribe to our channel because it will enable us to make more of these videos and bring them to you. And I need to thank Rosie over there for being our model for this shoot. She's absolutely brilliant, I'm sure you agree. So I'll see you in the next video, and remember, if you want to learn photography properly, come over and see us at theschoolofphotography.com.